Hey, what's up everyone? This is the watch list video for Thursday, October 27th. The SPY tried to rally again, but ended up going out at the lows. A bit of a topping tail. Maybe a couple things worth noting. Meta, which we all know as Facebook. There's the daily. Reported after hours, and right now as I'm talking, it's trading at about 105 bucks. So big gap down there could affect the market tomorrow. SNBR sleep numbers trading at 20. There's the daily. It's trading at 27.90 right now after reporting. Who else reported? ALGN reported. Closed at 221 and it's trading at 179 right now. So some nasty gaps down expected tomorrow. We'll see what that does to the overall market. Couple hat tips before I go into the watch list for tomorrow. mRNA. See how it topped out? I don't know, a week and a half ago right there at 141. So remember that daily, and then we'll go to fast forward to 5 minutes today. It looked about like this. Kevin M pointed out to the room very clearly that, hey, it hit 141, and the other day it also topped out at 141, which falls under our definition of a potential two-day high break is what we call it. So his idea was back through 141. And pretty nice call, right? Went all the way to 147.68. Nice job, Kevin M. Late in the day, I gave MBLY, which is an IPO. It looked about like this when I gave a twos buy zone idea. In other words, it topped out at 28.50. I'm sorry. Yeah, 28.48. I guess I'm off a little bit. 28.49 right there. Anyway, so then when it pushed through 28.50, it kind of come pretty far pretty quick to get there, right? That's a 2-minute candle. So I didn't call that, but then when I saw how nicely it popped, I called the twos buy zone, which is the middle of these two lines. And look at that. Somewhere around 28.75, and it went down to 28.71. If you played that buy zone well, you got about $1 move before at the end of the day kind of rolled over. So that was a twos buy zone. I also gave Rumble back through 950, which took a while, but ended up being a decent little trade also. I don't have a very big list for tomorrow. Whoops. BPIX. Huge move today. Huge move. Actually, this was one of those setups we teach in after hours too. Well, you guys can see it. There's the intraday. Look at this after hours through 5. I'm going to put it on there now. This is something we teach. This wasn't called, but look at that. I mean, we talk about this all the time. Back through 5 and after hours, you got a nice move all the way up to 578. And the reason for that is because, let me take after hours out of it. What happens on a low price stock like this that runs from $1.80 all the way to 5, and then shorts finally start to make some headway here because people are shorting this all the way up because a lot of times they're very successful. Sometimes the thing goes out near the high. So what happens? The market closes and they've still got a whole bunch they need to cover. So it pulls back for a little bit, but look what happens when it comes back through 5. That's where you get the after hours short covering. So whenever you have a strong, like, I don't know, say penny stock, but a strong low price stock like that, that closes strong and never really pushed down, absolutely worth watching in after hours. Anyway, so we're going to watch that one tomorrow. SOPA is kind of a sleeper pick. Let me zoom in and show you why. Had the pop a few days ago. And now you've got a potential $1.63 high today, $1.63 high yesterday. There's today, there's yesterday. And the initial pop was $1.75. So kind of interesting, although it also feels like nobody's watching it. RLX, no one could find the reason for this move today, but that was a big move. We're going to see if it gives any kind of follow-through setup tomorrow. MVST is still kind of flagging. I like this over 250 tomorrow if that happens. LOCL. Nice volume today for the stock. It's worth noting this big volume stick, still only about 1 million shares. I thought I read a nice headline, maybe about Schwab investing in this, or I'm not positive, but yeah, maybe look that one up. But anyway, maybe a follow-through day there tomorrow. GP, nice pop, nice volume for the stock. Again, only about 1.5 million, but nice support below it too. I believe they're Canadian and make electric buses. So anyway, topped out at 289 before settling at 253. I'm going to keep an eye on that one tomorrow. And then BG had a nice gap up today, closing off its highs, but still worth keeping an eye on tomorrow. I'm not in love with this list by any stretch. Usually I have something like, can't wait to watch XYZ tomorrow. and I don't really feel that way about anything on this list, but sometimes I start running out of things that are kind of in play that still look interesting, and it takes a day or two before new setups or new, I guess, new stocks emerge, right? That are kind of the new in play stocks. So that's kind of in limbo right now. One other thing to mention is Boeing. Just a nasty day today. I think they reported, and then just the bottom fell out. Maybe worth watching as a bounce tomorrow, but I'd like to see another red day first, I think. Anyway, that's it for me. A very small list, a list that I'm not in love with, but I'm sort of a rebalancing area where I just need a couple stocks to become leaders again. And, hopefully as quickly as tomorrow, we'll find some nice trades. I'm done babbling. I'll see everybody in the chat room in the morning.